Aquarius, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. Your fellow Aquarian Nala is sleeping by the pillows. She feels like doing her own thing today, so maybe she'll come out and say hi. I don't know, we'll see. So Aquarius, I hope you guys are doing good. We're going to be covering a little bit of work, health, and love. I'll have the link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Nicloves with 2 eyes. Alright, so, also, it's going to be 4th of July this week if you're in America, so happy 4th of July. Maybe you're going to be spending time with family, friends, by the pool, having a barbecue, seeing fireworks. I don't know. Or if you're not in the US, maybe you'll still celebrate something or enjoy yourself, hopefully. All right, so let's just get right into it, guys. So before I get into the work and health, overall, I feel this energy of like you're someone seeing you or viewing you as the most beautiful, precious thing that they've ever laid eyes on, okay? And I don't just mean like physically, but just like your soul, your spirit. You're just like the most beautiful thing ever. Like someone is like amazed by you, okay? And this could even be someone you haven't met yet. This is like your future person, the person who's supposed to change your life and be a part of your life forever. You're like the most precious, beautiful thing ever in their eyes, okay? But we'll get into that in just a second. So when it comes to your health, I feel like you're making things right with yourself. You're creating balance and internally, physically, mentally, spiritually. If you know you've been slacking off or you've been not taking care of yourself, you haven't been sleeping, you haven't been eating right or working out, you're getting things back in order. Like, you know what? Nope, I gotta get my act together. I need to start taking better care of myself. I need to be a little more positive, not be feeding myself negative things or negative things from the news, media, social media. I need to create more balance and order in my life and do this for me. And you may be even balancing out like your hormones, your thoughts, how you feel about yourself. But I feel like everything with your health is gonna be balancing out and you're making things right again, getting your act together. Whatever that means for you, you're kind of like bringing things back to order, okay? And being more logical, more assertive, more practical about your health and taking it more seriously, because your health is really your wealth. Like if you don't have your health, you can't have anything else. So I just feel like you're gonna start, or you may already been trying to take better care of yourself, like in all aspects, okay? And not just physically, but mentally, spiritually, we gotta take care of ourselves, especially Aquarius, you know, you're in the mind. You gotta take care of your mind and make sure you're good here, because if not, it's gonna reflect on your external world. All right. I think having a friend to talk to, a Libra person, maybe a good friend to you, or maybe someone who kind of you can filter your thoughts and talk about things and helps kind of keep you afloat. It helps keep you from flying away like a balloon, okay? In your spaceship, like an alien. All right. So when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, I feel like there's heavy like cleaning work, organization, planning, reorganizing things. Maybe you're kind of like organizing your finances, putting things in portfolios and envelopes in order, allocating different funds. Maybe the way you do your business or your work or your school, you're studying, I feel like you're changing things, or you're kind of getting things in order. You're becoming really like OCD about it, or you like things done a certain way. And so you may be really focusing on that and making sure everything's organized, everything's clean, things are in order, there's no messiness. And I feel like you're doing a lot of like internal cleaning, like maybe in your laptop, on your phone, you're getting rid of trash, you're getting rid of trash junk emails, getting rid of old files that are taking up room, cleaning out your storage. It just feels like a lot of cleaning work and organization. And that's going to help with your business or help you with your money and your career. You could also be doing a lot of like internal healing in your relationship with money and how you view money. Instead of feeling like you're always in lack or always need this, you're like, you know what, I have everything I need. And be more positive, more optimistic about money and how it flows to you, instead of always feeling like I'm lacking something. Maybe sometimes just changing your mentality. Instead of saying like, oh, I don't have this, you can say, how can I afford this? How can I buy this? Switch it up. Don't say, oh, I can't afford that, I can't buy that. Say, how can I afford it? How can I make it happen? Then it kind of forces your brain to start thinking of options, thinking of ways of how you can manifest, how you can get to the next level. Okay, do that little simple exercise. It's going to change your life. And some of you could be involved, or maybe you're working or you want to study to become a doctor, nurse, or work in the medical health industry as well. Okay, all right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, some of you could have Taurus somewhere in your chart. And as far as the other person you could be dealing with, I feel like it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, another air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And I feel like this person is younger than you. If not by age, by experience. Maybe they are, not as experienced with certain things. You maybe have more knowledge, more life experience than them. And I feel like this is a very spiritual reading right now, because I don't feel like you know this person. I think this is like your person, your future person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with and end up being with, but that you're not with right now at this time. You don't know them. They don't know you. They don't even know you exist. They know you exist, but they don't know who you are, and vice versa. It feels like this person is like searching for you. They're like calling out for you. They're wanting to manifest you into their life. Like, whoever my soulmate, whoever my person is, can you, like, universe, bring them to me? Like, they're looking for you. They have this like light that's shining out, like, I'm right here, come find me, I'm right here. They're searching for you and wanting to find you, but can't seem to find you, or they don't know where you are quite yet, but they're like craving you and wanting to know where you are. It feels like you've been dealing with a lot of like unworthiness or shame or humiliation maybe recently, or maybe while growing up you were shamed, or you felt unworthy by certain people, places, things around you, and you've always carried that energy, and it's made it hard for you to like really maybe be more positive, or not feel critical of yourself. I think that you've been really putting in a lot of work the past 8 months, maybe 8 weeks or 8 years. I think you've been working, grinding, hustling, trying to be better, trying to get your finances in order, trying to get your life together, be responsible, build a better life for you. And I think there's been a lot of practical changes in your life. Maybe you recently changed jobs, maybe you recently moved locations, maybe you recently just changed a lot of like exterior things in your life, possibly, but for the better. I feel like you've become a lot more peaceful, or had a more peaceful approach to life. Despite whatever gets thrown at you, you become more focused, or paid more attention to your morals, your values, your characteristics. And I think you have a lot of knowledge, or you've been learning a lot from past experiences of other people. And like, you now see the benefits of being the bigger person. You're like, you know what? I don't need to react in certain ways. I need to be better. I need to evolve. And I feel like you've been going through a lot of spiritual changes, Aquarius. And some of these uncomfortable, some of these not so good, but leading you to your greatness, leading you to a better life. And so you've been making changes, and I think you're making that recommitment to yourself. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to entertain phony, fake little things. Like, I need to have that commitment, that loyalty to myself. And that means not committing, not being loyal, not entertaining things that are not good for me, that are detrimental to my well-being. And I think you're just becoming a lot more serious about you. You're becoming a lot more serious about your life. You're like, this is my life. I only have one life to give, one life to have. I need to be serious about this. I need to really work and create the life that I want, because I'm the master of my fate. I'm the master of my soul. And that's a little affirmation I always say to myself every morning. You have the keys here, Aquarius. You have the keys to change your life. You have the keys to start the car or to turn it off. It's up to you what you want to do. And it feels like you're moving into like a different place. Like, you may be moving in the next few months, next few years. You may be a completely different person, like in the future. Like, I just feel like you're going to be making big changes, and there's a lot of things that are coming into full circle in your life. I feel like you may have a more bigger presence in social media or in the internet. or you're learning about different cultures, traditions, different places around the world, maybe that interests you, or you want to travel in the future, or you wish to move to a different far out place possibly, or honestly, it feels like here your person, the person that you're supposed to be with, that maybe you don't know yet or doesn't exist right now in your life, or maybe they do already, is not from here, okay? Or they're not from where you are. They don't live where you live. And it doesn't have to be super far, but I feel like it's not where you're at right now. Like they're in a different city, a different town, a different state, maybe a different country. They can look different than you. They can speak a different language. They can have a totally different lifestyle, totally different upbringing than you. Okay, and it feels like this person is currently going through a lot of tension, a lot of stress mentally. They are deciding kind of going through a similar thing as you. They're evolving, becoming more direct and more decisive about their decisions and following their heart. And I feel like their heart, their mind are now aligning in the right direction, so they now can move forward instead of being shaky. And it feels like how you may meet this person could be online, on social media, internet, dating apps, or through some kind of creative thing. This person could be a creator, creator, a creative type, an entertainer, artist, musician. They create something. They can play an instrument, sing, dance, write music, write songs, and for some reason I'm seeing someone sitting on a sidewalk and they're just doing their own thing, or they're in their own little world, and you guys may connect, or you may see them sitting down, or you may be sitting down, and it just may be something like you totally don't expect, and they're just hanging out outside somewhere, and you start talking to them and you figure out, oh wow, this person's so interesting, and their life story is so crazy, and you guys hit it off. I just feel like something like that, where it's you would never expect that, or you're walking at the park and you run into someone and they're like, oh my gosh, I love your dog, or you just start talking, and then you realize they're visiting from another place and you really like them. They're super cool, easygoing. You go and get coffee together somewhere. I don't know, it just feels like something really in the movies, or just out of this world, just very unexpected how you may meet this person. But this person is not from here. They're in a different place or a different city, town where you're at. And it just feels like they're searching for you. They're looking for you, but can't find you yet. And I think that that's about to change pretty soon. So I would say keep doing what you're doing, Aquarius. Stay true to yourself. Be who you are, because that's going to make it easier for this person to find you, and for them to find you, for you guys to find each other. All right, so we're going to continue this conversation, this reading in the extended. The link will be below. Hopefully I will see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. We'll tune in, see where the overall energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action or move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so we'll further clarify. The link to extended will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. But it feels just very spiritual, very divine here between the both of you. Okay, all right, so I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care, you guys. Bye.